Hi there, my name is Dee, and I'm the secretary for the MaxCS Club for the winter 2022 semester. In this video, I'm going to show you how to join and interact in our Discord. Alright, so this video will cover a couple of different things. If you're looking for something specific, I'm going to put the timestamps for different sections on the screen now, so feel free to skip ahead and go to the section you'd like. Otherwise, with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, first things first, how to join the MacEwan Computer Science Club server. There are two ways. We will be posting links on our social medias, on our Facebook and Instagram to join. And you can just click the link, and as long as you have a Discord account, you can join automatically, or you just have to set up a Discord account and it'll add you later. If you already have a Discord account, you can also find us in the Student Hub for MacEwan University. By going there, you can find us as one of the clubs listed for MacEwan and join through there. Once you join, you're going to be greeted by our notification bot, and you will have access to our MacEwan Computer Science Club server. The first thing you need to do before anything is to just complete the rules. So if you by hitting complete, just make sure that you read and agree to the rules. Check that off and press submit, and you are ready to start interacting. A couple things you might want to do when you join is set up your roles. By selecting one of the emojis here which match the year, you can assign yourself a role and make sure that you're interacting with students around your grade or your class level. You will be able to interact with everybody. It's just nice to see what everybody is in or what stage of university they're in. The next thing you might want to do is set up your nickname, and you can just go to the little drop down over here, which is all your settings, and you can go to server profile. Here you can change your name to whatever you'd like us to call you in the server, and you can also change your photo or picture that you want to be represented in the server. The next thing, and this I believe is one of the most important things here, is notifications. I know Discord sends out quite a lot of notifications and they can get quite annoying pretty quickly. So here's a couple ways you can control them. First of all, you can do a server-wide mute. So you can go over here and go to notification settings. Once you get to notification settings, you can actually mute MaxCS. You'd normally just toggle this to mute and change the mute duration to until I turn it back on, or else it'll turn on automatically. I recommend keeping these settings the same over here, so that you can get the notifications and announcements that we send out server-wide. If you have a couple of channels that you would like excluded from this server-wide mute, you can do this over here. For example, if you're a student in 101, oops, there we go. If you're a student in 101, you can just select it and you can exclude it. And you can also select what you'd like, if you'd like to mute it or not over here as well later. And yeah, you can also select a group of channels as well that you like. So for example, all the text channels you'd like on, you can do that as well here. Another way is if you specifically want a specific text channel to be muted, you can just right click on them and mute that channel, and once again you can select a duration. The next thing here is just our channels and interacting on the server in general. So you will notice that we have quite a lot of things going on around this tab, but not to worry. If you're somebody like me who gets anxious seeing all this stuff, you can minimize your channels by just pressing on the headers over here. Anytime something important comes up, for example, a student mentions something in this certain channel, it will show up under the collapsed channels there, so you don't always have to keep opening and closing them. So we have our text channels here, and our biggest one that you want to see is our general channel. This is where all of our main interacting and just talking with others comes up. We also have some fun channels like memes, gaming, music, art, food, and we highly encourage you to share and show off some of your other talents. After our text channels, we also have our meeting rooms, our open lab rooms, and our next most important set of channels are class blasts. These are where you can find your classmates for any current computer science classes you're taking. Feel free to ask questions, feel free to get to know one another, and just interact with your classmates. Please note that although there are some professors on our server, they do not have access to the class blast, so it is a safe place. But generally, please keep things respectful and kind. And finally, we do have an other subjects channel if you'd like to discuss anything specific to any other subjects that we might have here. A couple of neat things that you can do in Discord when it comes to chatting and interacting is tagging people and replying to people. So for example, if I'm in general and I want to say hi to myself, you can type in the message you want to lead with and hit the @ sign to open up a list of people you can tag. In this case, if I want to tag myself, I'll just find myself in the list and you can send off a message. This will send a notification to the person, just letting them know that they were mentioned somewhere, so it can help if you need someone to reply right away or if you're replying to them specifically. You can also reply to someone by hitting the little reply button here, and this will also do the same thing. The good thing about using the tag function or the reply function is that in certain groups, such as our help channel or open lab text, you are able to ping some of our help groups. So if I go over here and add help, this is one of our channels which lets you access people who are willing to help. And if they are able to help you, they can jump into a chat room with you and help you figure out what troubles you're having with something. Finally, we have our voice channels. Our voice channels are any channels with this little speakerphone beside them. They're commonly in our meeting rooms or open labs. The open labs are generally reserved for students looking for help or learning new things, but our common room is open for everybody. The common room chat is if you want to just chat around, and to enter a voice chat, you just press, and you will be connected to the voice. A couple things you can do with that is you can mute yourself, you can deafen so you don't hear anybody else talking, and if you need to, Discord has a built-in voice and video check to make sure you can set up the optimal recording stuff and voice stuff that you need to interact with others. To exit the channel, you simply just press the disconnect and you're gone. You can also share your screen and do other fun things in there. The common room is open for anybody to hang out in, so if you see someone in there and you just want to say hi, feel free to come in and just say hi. A couple of final housekeeping tricks and stuff here is just make sure that you are being kind to everybody. Don't try to spam people, and academic misconduct is the absolute no-no here. We take cases like that very seriously, so please do not try to cheat or get help in ways that aren't deemed academically correct. Besides that, I hope to see you in our MacEwan Computer Science Discord, and say hi if you get a chance.